G'day, Jono the Chiro here. Today I'm lying on the floor because I want to demonstrate how to use this device here, which is called the Denerol. It's a neck orthotic, and if you have already gotten this one from me, this is so you can know how to use this properly, know how to supplement in a rolled towel if you need to, but the main goal is to reshape your neck into the right shape if you're having problems with neck pain, headaches, or even migraines, which are pretty horrible things to suffer from. So the idea is that they have marks on the Denerol shoulders this side, and you put it flat on the ground and you tuck that right up against your shoulders, and the biggest bone of your neck is right up the top. You can feel it sticking out. You want to have that hanging over this little curve here. So I'm going to come down just a little bit so it's hanging over that edge. You can see that my head is actually touching the ground ever so slightly. In the beginning, when I started using this device, it actually wasn't touching the ground. So these days I use a stack of little books just to put underneath this so that my head is just floating a little bit. So you want it floating so you get more traction and more pressure onto the neck, and you want it aimed towards 20 minutes. 20 minutes is the right amount of time for your neck to start taking this information, taking this pressure, and changing the shape of your neck. Any less time than that, and you're just sort of temporarily relieving the stresses of the neck, but not actually changing it from a lesser curve or a verse curve and bring it back to the right shape again. In the beginning, you might not be able to stand on this for even a minute. In the beginning, for me, about 2 minutes, I was like, wow, this is just way too intense, way too uncomfortable. Because it is an orthotic, we are changing the shape of your neck, so it is a intense process. So in the beginning, you may need to supplement that 20 minutes with a rolled towel, just like this. So this is actually one we use for adjusting, and I've got some elastic bands around it to hold its shape. But it's an older towel because you don't want it too fluffy because it's not going to be as strong. The idea is that you lift your head out, get rid of the Denerol, put in the rolled towel, and do the same thing. And now my neck is still got some pressure coming through, but it's definitely not as intense. But I'm going to lie here and stay there for 20 minutes or so. Make sure you set a timer because you don't want to fall asleep in these positions because you may strain your neck. My clients haven't actually had any strains from falling asleep on these things. Some people actually find it really comforting, but yeah, I'd make sure that you do set an alarm because I can't guarantee that you won't strain your neck from using a rolled towel or the Denerol for longer than 20 minutes. So another thing to look out for is you want to be doing this on the hard ground if you can, because you're going to get more pressure, and even just lying on the hard ground, is really good for your upper body as well. So if you have to do it on a bed because you can't get down on the ground or on a couch, make sure you do put something a little bit more firm underneath your head and neck, like a bigger book or something a bit more firm, so that the pressure can come through correctly into your neck. So the Denerol is a practitioner-only device. It does come in a small, medium, and a large size to fit each person's neck correctly. And I have tried some of the other ones online, such as the neck wave thingy. And even though the device is kind of okay and it is relieving, it doesn't do the same thing as what the Denerol does. So if you are suffering from neck pain, headaches, or migraines that keep coming back, no matter what sort of treatment you're getting at the moment, then the Denerol might be the answer to your problems.